Have you ever thought about whether there's one simple food that could help you stay sharp, keep your muscles strong, and even support your heart health as you get older? What if I told you that one of the most nutritious, budget-friendly, and easy-to-make foods could do all of this, and even more? In this video, we're going to reveal why eating eggs every single day could be a total game-changer for your health, especially as you age. You may not realize it, but eggs are packed with essential nutrients that not only boost your brain function but also help protect your muscle mass and regulate cholesterol levels. These are key factors for older adults who want to maintain their strength and vitality as they get older. But wait, there's more to it than just those benefits. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll understand how eggs could be the secret weapon to preserving mental clarity, preventing muscle loss, and enhancing overall well-being. You'll also learn the best ways to prepare eggs to maximize their health benefits, and how to fit them into your daily diet without overdoing it. If you want to feel stronger, sharper, and more energized, keep watching. This video is packed with life-changing information that could make a huge difference in your health. Let's dive into it together. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend doing so and turning on the notification bell so you never miss another valuable video. Your support truly means a lot to me, and if you find this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you could like and share it to help me keep spreading these important health tips. If you enjoy the topic of this video, feel free to drop a comment with the number 1 to let me know. If not, go ahead and comment 0 so I can better understand what you'd like to see in future videos. Now, let's get started. First, eggs provide a tremendous source of energy for the brain. Eggs are an incredible source of energy for the brain, and I have to admit, I was taken aback by just how much of an impact they can have on our cognitive health. It's something many people don't often realize or give enough credit to, but the lecithin found in eggs is a true powerhouse nutrient, particularly when it comes to supporting brain function, especially in older adults. This discovery was both surprising and fascinating to me, and it has truly changed the way I think about the foods we eat and their impact on our mental clarity. Lecithin, for those who don't know, is a type of phospholipid, basically a fat that's found in nearly every cell in the body. However, its role in the brain is especially vital. Lecithin is crucial for the formation of the protective membranes that surround the nerve cells in the brain. These membranes act as an essential shield, safeguarding the brain cells and ensuring that the communication between them remains strong, efficient, and rapid. This is such a beautiful concept when you think about it, because it's not just about having a healthy brain, but about the brain being able to communicate in the quickest, most seamless way possible, and that's exactly what lecithin facilitates. The better these cells communicate, the sharper our memory, focus, and learning abilities become. It's like a magic key that unlocks the brain's full potential. As I dug deeper into how lecithin supports the brain, I realized just how crucial it is for the production and function of neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters are the unsung heroes of brain activity. They're the chemicals that allow our nerve cells to speak to each other. Without these tiny messengers, our thoughts would be slow, disconnected, and foggy. For older adults especially, maintaining strong levels of these neurotransmitters can make all the difference when it comes to retaining sharp memory and concentration. It hit me hard when I thought about how, as we age, the brain naturally begins to slow down. But what if we could do something to slow that decline? Well, that's exactly where lecithin plays its role. It helps protect and preserve our cognitive abilities, our memory, reaction time, and mental agility, keeping us sharp and mentally active for years to come. I was especially struck by how cultures like Japan, where older adults are known for their longevity and mental clarity, prioritize a nutrient-rich diet that includes eggs as a daily staple. It's no surprise because the benefits of eggs for brain health are widely recognized in societies around the world. These small, humble foods are packed with such potent nutrients that they become a key player in the battle against the mental decline we often fear as we age. The reality is that cognitive decline, particularly in areas like memory, focus, and mental clarity, can be a terrifying concern as we grow older. If we're not getting enough lecithin, our brain cells may not function as they should, which can lead to frustrating symptoms like memory loss, difficulty concentrating, and a slower thought process. Over time, this can even contribute to more serious conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's. But here's the beautiful silver lining. Lecithin can help prevent all of that. It acts as a steady, nourishing energy source for the brain, working tirelessly to keep everything running smoothly. It's like a guardian, standing guard over our mental health, preserving clarity, and helping us stay mentally sharp. I think back to my grandfather. He's nearly 100 years old now, and to this day, his mind is as sharp as ever. He can recall stories from his youth with perfect detail, and his reflexes are still quick. One day, I had to ask him what his secret was. His response was simple yet powerful: "I eat one egg every single day." At first, I didn't give it much thought. But as I began to research more about the nutrients in eggs and their effects on the brain, I realized how much of an impact that one daily egg had on his mental health. I honestly believe it's been a major factor in his remarkable cognitive abilities. Eggs are packed with so much more than just lecithin. They're a treasure trove of nutrients that nourish the brain and protect it from age-related decline. Without sufficient lecithin, older adults often struggle with things like memory loss, lack of focus, and a slowdown in thinking speed. But the lecithin in eggs helps maintain the structure of brain cells, promotes the production of neurotransmitters, and fosters communication between nerve cells. These benefits are especially important when it comes to preventing Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, and they play a vital role in improving the quality of life for older adults. When we feed our brains the right nutrients, it's like giving them the tools they need to stay strong, vibrant, and functional. So, if you're looking for a way to support your brain as you age, don't overlook the humble egg. It's a simple, accessible food that could make all the difference in maintaining your mental sharpness for years to come. You never know. Just one egg a day might be the secret to a clearer, sharper, and more focused mind. Secondly, the protein in eggs helps protect muscle mass. As we age, our bodies inevitably begin to change, and one of the most noticeable changes is the gradual decline in muscle mass. This process, known as sarcopenia, starts creeping in especially after the age of 60, affecting not only our physical strength but also the quality of life we enjoy in our later years. The loss of muscle mass can make simple activities, like lifting groceries or climbing stairs, feel incredibly difficult. What's heartbreaking is that this decline in muscle mass doesn't just impact our ability to perform physical tasks. It also reduces our independence and, in many cases, our sense of self-worth. But here's the silver lining, something I've come to realize through my experiences over the years. A humble egg, yes, just one egg a day, can make a world of difference in preserving and even rebuilding muscle strength. It's not just a coincidence. There is real science behind it. Eggs are an exceptional source of protein, and not just any protein, but high-quality protein that is critical to muscle maintenance. As we age, our bodies struggle to regenerate muscle tissue and synthesize protein as efficiently as before. This is where eggs become a game changer. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Protein is the very foundation of muscle growth, repair, and recovery, and as we get older, the need for it becomes even more crucial. The amino acids found in eggs, especially essential ones like leucine, valine, and isoleucine, are indispensable in preventing muscle breakdown and fostering the rebuilding of muscle tissue. These amino acids don't just support the body's muscle protein synthesis process, they are the very building blocks that prevent us from losing our strength and vitality. I can't stress enough how powerful these amino acids are in keeping us strong and flexible as we age, and it's remarkable how efficiently the body absorbs and uses them from eggs. Let me share with you a personal story that truly opened my eyes to the magic of eggs. Jack, a 72-year-old man I know, was facing the unfortunate reality of muscle loss. He had become so fatigued and weak that simple tasks like carrying groceries or even climbing a few steps seemed nearly impossible. It was painful to watch him struggle, and it was clear his muscle mass had been deteriorating over time. But when Jack incorporated just one egg into his daily routine, something extraordinary began to happen. After a few short months, Jack's life transformed. His muscle strength improved drastically, and the visible muscle tone that had been lost started to reappear. It was as if he was reclaiming the strength of his younger days. He was even able to keep up with people much younger than him, something he never thought possible before. What I found most heartening was his sense of renewed energy and hope. He no longer felt trapped by the weakness that had been holding him back. He felt empowered, as though a piece of his old self had been restored. The real takeaway from Jack's transformation is not just about the improvement in his physical strength, but about the profound impact of a simple dietary change. The truth is, eggs aren't just food. They're a tool for rejuvenating muscle health and vitality. By providing the high-quality protein and essential amino acids our bodies need, eggs offer a practical, accessible solution to combat the inevitable muscle decline that comes with aging. They may seem like an unassuming food, but trust me, they pack a punch when it comes to preserving your strength and enhancing your overall health. So, let's not underestimate the power of such a small addition to our daily diets. If you're looking to keep your muscles strong, your body flexible, and your vitality intact, consider making eggs a regular part of your routine. It's a simple step, but it can lead to remarkable results, just like it did for Jack. This humble food has the potential to keep you feeling youthful, strong, and capable, no matter your age. Third, eggs help regulate the balance of cholesterol and blood lipids. The very first thing that often comes to mind for most people is cholesterol, often viewed as a villain, especially when it comes to heart health, particularly for older adults. For years, people feared that eating eggs could cause heart problems, associating the cholesterol in eggs with high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. But as I've witnessed firsthand in my professional experience and through countless medical studies over the years, it's become abundantly clear that the cholesterol in eggs is not the demon we once thought it was. It is not only safe, but when consumed wisely, it can bring a wealth of benefits. Cholesterol is not just something we should fear, it's a necessary part of our bodies and plays vital roles. I've come to understand that cholesterol is an essential substance for our bodies, not just some random byproduct of food we consume. It is fundamental in the structure of every single cell membrane, holding them together and allowing them to function properly. Cholesterol also plays a crucial role in the production of hormones, those tiny but mighty molecules that control everything from stress to metabolism, helping to balance our bodies. One of the most essential hormones it helps produce is cortisol, which is so vital in regulating stress and energy levels. For older adults, maintaining the right level of cholesterol is a matter of overall health and vitality. When cholesterol is in balance, it supports the immune system, stabilizes important bodily functions, and ensures that essential nutrients are transported where they are needed most. I have seen so many older adults struggle with their health, but I've also seen how something as simple as ensuring their cholesterol levels are balanced can truly make a difference in their quality of life. While eggs contain cholesterol, they hold only a modest amount that is not harmful when eaten in moderation. It may surprise many to learn that the cholesterol found in eggs can help raise levels of good cholesterol, also known as HDL, high-density lipoprotein. And let's not forget the importance of HDL. It's like the body's natural cleaner, sweeping away the harmful LDL, low-density lipoprotein, the bad cholesterol that contributes to clogged arteries and heart disease. I think we all can agree that cardiovascular disease is a major concern, particularly for the elderly. But here's the good news. Eggs, when enjoyed in the right amounts, help regulate cholesterol levels in the body, contributing to better heart health. I'll never forget an experience with one of my patients, a man named Tom, who was in his 70s. He came to me for a routine health checkup, concerned about his blood lipids, which were a bit high, but not to the point where medication was necessary. He was still worried about how these levels might escalate with age, which I completely understood. After reviewing his results and addressing his concerns, I recommended something simple yet impactful: adding 1 egg a day to his diet, along with more fiber-rich foods, and tweaking his eating habits a little. It seemed like such a small change, but the potential was enormous. A few months later, Tom returned for his follow-up checkup. I could see the look of relief on his face when I told him that his total cholesterol had not only remained stable, but his LDL had dropped, and his HDL had increased. The look of joy and surprise in his eyes was priceless. This was proof right before me that eggs, when consumed mindfully, can indeed help regulate blood lipids and support long-term heart health. It was such a powerful reminder to me that small, manageable changes to our diet can have monumental impacts on our well-being, especially as we age. As we continue to explore the impressive benefits of eggs, everything from brain health to maintaining physical vitality, I want to emphasize that the key to maximizing these benefits lies in how we prepare and consume eggs. It's not just about eating them. It's about being mindful of how we incorporate them into a balanced, heart-healthy diet. Cooking methods best suited for the elderly. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive, and our nutritional needs change. That's why it's so crucial to make careful choices about the foods we eat, especially when it comes to something as simple, yet powerful, as eggs. For older adults, eggs can be a wonderful source of protein, vitamins, and minerals, but how we prepare them can make all the difference. Let's take a deeper dive into the best ways to cook eggs that are both gentle on the digestive system and rich in nutrients, helping you maintain optimal health well into your golden years. Boiled eggs. Boiling eggs is by far one of the simplest and healthiest ways to prepare them. When cooked correctly, boiled eggs are a treasure trove of essential nutrients, particularly lecithin, protein, and other vital vitamins and minerals. What I truly love about boiled eggs is how they don't require any added fat. No oils, no seasonings, just pure, wholesome nutrition. This makes them an ideal choice for older adults who are watching their fat intake or simply prefer a low-maintenance meal. But here's a little piece of advice. Be mindful not to overcook them. Overcooking eggs can cause the yolk to become too firm, which can hinder the body's ability to absorb those precious nutrients. So, when you boil eggs, keep them tender and perfect, just the way they're meant to be enjoyed. Boiled eggs are not only easy on the digestive system, but they're also incredibly satisfying, making them a simple and comforting addition to any senior's diet. Steamed eggs. If you're looking for a cooking method that's gentle yet incredibly nourishing, steaming eggs is another fantastic option. Steamed eggs retain almost all of their valuable nutrients while also providing a much softer texture, which can be easier to digest for seniors with more delicate stomachs. The beauty of steaming is that it doesn't require any oil, so the eggs remain light and easy to enjoy without extra calories or fat. They're also incredibly comforting. A warm, soft steamed egg can feel like a gentle hug for your stomach. A light sprinkle of salt or pepper can add a bit of flavor if you like. But even without much seasoning, steamed eggs are a nourishing, wholesome choice. There's something about the tender texture and delicate flavors that make them feel so soothing. They're ideal for anyone looking to enjoy a simple, gentle meal that feels like a treat, but without any guilt. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Scrambled eggs with vegetable oil. Now, if you're a fan of scrambled eggs, there's no reason why you can't indulge in this classic breakfast favorite. Just make sure to use healthy fats to enhance the nutritional value. Vegetable oils like olive oil or canola oil are great choices for scrambling eggs because they're rich in unsaturated fatty acids, which are excellent for heart health. But don't go overboard with the oil. Use just enough to get the eggs nice and fluffy, but not so much that it adds unnecessary calories. When cooking scrambled eggs, I always recommend using medium heat. Too high of a temperature can quickly overcook the eggs, making them tough, which isn't ideal for older adults who need their meals to be easy to chew and digest. The gentle heat will keep your scrambled eggs soft, tender, and full of heart-healthy fats, making them a wonderful addition to any senior's diet. Fried eggs. There's no denying the irresistible appeal of a perfectly fried egg, crispy edges, soft yolk, and all the deliciousness that comes with it. However, when preparing fried eggs for older adults, it's important to cook them with care. High heat can cause the degradation of essential nutrients, such as vitamin B and lecithin, so it's best to fry your eggs over medium heat. By doing this, you ensure that the nutrients remain intact while still achieving that deliciously golden exterior. Another great tip for making fried eggs a little healthier is to use a non-stick pan, which allows you to use less oil and reduce the amount of fat in your meal. Though fried eggs may not be as delicate as other preparations, when cooked properly, they can still be a part of a balanced diet, bringing comfort and satisfaction to any meal. Raw eggs, a caution for older adults. While raw eggs might seem like a quick and easy option to preserve all the nutrients intact, they come with significant risks that should not be overlooked, particularly for older adults. The main concern is the risk of salmonella, which can be devastating for those with weaker immune systems. Additionally, raw eggs can be harder for the body to digest, which is the last thing you want when looking to enjoy a nutritious meal that's easy on the stomach. For the safety and well-being of seniors, it's best to avoid consuming raw eggs altogether. It's just not worth the risk when there are so many other safe and delicious ways to prepare eggs that are both healthy and satisfying. Important points to consider for egg consumption in older adults. Moderation is key. Eggs are a powerhouse of nutrients, but like anything, moderation is essential. For most seniors, 1 egg per day is more than enough to provide the necessary nutrients without overwhelming the body with too much cholesterol or fat. It's all about balance and finding what works best for you. Choose fresh eggs. When buying eggs, always go for the freshest options available. Fresh eggs are not only more flavorful, but they're also safer, as they have a lower risk of bacterial contamination. Be sure to store your eggs properly in a cool place and use them before their expiration date. The small investment in fresh, well-stored eggs will pay off in terms of both taste and health. Complement eggs with a balanced diet. Eggs are undoubtedly nutritious, but they're just one piece of the puzzle. To truly optimize your health, it's important to complement eggs with a variety of other nutrient-dense foods. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, whole grains, and omega-3 rich foods like fish and seeds. Together, these foods will help you build a well-rounded, nourishing diet that will support your health at every stage of life. By choosing the right cooking methods and following these simple tips, older adults can enjoy the countless health benefits that eggs provide. These small, powerful little foods offer so much nutrition, and when prepared with care, they can become a regular and indispensable part of any senior's diet. So let's make eggs a part of our lives. Cooked just right, they can be a truly nourishing, comforting, and satisfying addition to your daily routine. Don't underestimate the power of an egg. When prepared properly, it can be a true cornerstone of your health and well-being in your later years. I hope you found these tips on cooking eggs for older adults helpful and insightful. It's amazing how simple food preparation methods can make such a big difference in our health, especially as we age. Whether it's boiling, steaming, or scrambling, the way we cook our meals can significantly impact our digestion, nutrient absorption, and overall well-being. So, what have you learned so far? Is there a new cooking method you'll be trying? Or maybe you're planning to incorporate one of these tips into your daily routine. I'd love to hear what you've found most valuable. Please share one thing you've learned and will bring into practice in your life in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful content. Let's continue to age gracefully and live our best lives together.